you have even game, PARIVISION definitely like favorites. Oof, I think game will be hard and just start snowballing getting tier 2s, but that's just on the paper. Let's see in reality if Pari can hold them. Ooh, Dark Mago.
It's lifted back. There's going to be a 5-snap cookie. Sunstrike as well. Dark Mago super low on the HP. Fairy Fire will not save him. But there comes a Starbreaker. It connects on the 2. 9 class will be the first one to fall in favor of Playtime here. Frank is going to chase him away as Almisho is body blocking the Invoker. Every time I've seen her being played, even in the games that she loses, she always ends up just being a beast. She itemizes to be able to build damage later, brings so much utility in the early portion of the game. Like, why is she not more favored?
Forget about Dawn, or you're just forced to pick these heroes in the first phase.
Top lane. Almisho might be dead here. Does manage to dodge out the Sunstrike. Flame Break back onto Ducalis. They want to try and kill off the Snapfire. The Starbreaker also infected Satanic. Barely got away to safety there. He was judicious with the earlier usage of his Time Walk. It is a 9 class. The cogs will be there from Schofield, shoving back Notice. And now Notice is in an awkward position. One more raise is available from Vitz. A couple more right clicks is all they need. Blood grenade thrown. They get the slow. And finally, the long range raise comes.
And just sending the rockets. Oh, mid lane. Dark Mago pressuring no one.
Almisho is here. Flame Break to push back no one. They try with 9 class to drag Dark Mago towards the tier 1 tower. And with the Ice Wall, Dark Mago can't catch up to no one. Just gets outplayed by this Invoker. Sunstrike now onto Almisho. 9 class chasing him down. Will be able to find the damage with the Fade Bolt. Almisho gonna try secure this rune. Ducalis wanted to deny it. Might die for this, but Dark Mago doesn't want to pop the Invis rune just yet.
But bot lane,
chill, go back to
Vitz.
farming.
He's alone.
Bottom lane, Vitz almost killing Notice. He is alone though, getting stunned. He's getting controlled. He finds the kill onto Notice. He will die though. Sunstrike will bring him down. No one on the killing spree. The Faceless wait for a while. We're not going to see him before minute 20.
Bot lane.
Gonna go right now with the Storm Spirit onto Noticed. Should be able to bring down the Slaughter. He'll just try to run away to buy some space and time, but the cog.
And you somehow, it doesn't work, then you're gonna be in big problems. So they're kinda. Oh, top lane. They're gonna go on Almisho. Okay. Like. But you're gonna do it himself.
Tornado? It actually hit.
Oh!
He's not dead just yet though. In fact, he's turning it around onto no one. Here comes the Solar Guardian of Frank. Starbreaker connecting onto the Invoker. Vitz is removing the Rubik from play. No one at the very least was able to get the kill onto 9 class, but he doesn't survive as Frank swings the hammer, gets the kill.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Frank.
Schofield.
Oh, okay. Schofield.
Look at them. They're gonna smoke up right now on the side of Parry. They find Dark Mago and they burst him down. But they're not gonna escape for this for free. They already lost Ducalis. No one doesn't have a TP, nor does 9 class. They have no way out of here. They're gonna get the silence out onto this Rubik. Orchid was picked up by Frank, and immediately the Dust of Appearance was used on no one. They want the bigger kill. This Ice Wall buying so much time. Almisho will be burning down 9 class in the meantime. And these cogs from Schofield pushing around Invoker, not allowing him to escape. The Cold Snap will interrupt the Starbreaker. But guess who's got the vision, LeBron? It's my boy Schofield. They get the silence out. 5 seconds until the Rocket Flare. Will he find the right cogs push again? Of course he will. There's the Rocket Flare as well. But they're out of mana on Frank. He doesn't have the Celestial Hammer. No one is still living. Can Vitz get to the other side? He doesn't need to.
Really close.
Selly Hammer gets the kill. Frank on a killing spree.
Oh, but look mid lane.
What is happening mid?
Ducalis is dying, but there is a blink on notice. There is a blink on notice.
It's a strength. What's happening?
For fun. For a good luck. For a good luck, bro. Shield rune on bottom.
They have a lasso out onto Satanic. They come through with the Starbreaker. Do they have enough? Starbreaker, Orchid. It's gonna be enough. They've lost Satanic. Notice, unable to get to him to save him as he was caught inside the cogs of Scope. Echo Saber, but he started with the Orchid. Normally we see these Dawns will maybe go Orchid item 2 or 3. But Frank understanding the assignment. He might die here though.
But backup is coming as well.
But
look, Vitz.
Vitz is here. Vitz will channel the Requiem, cancel the Morty's Kisses. They kill Ducalis. They find no one in the trees as Dark Mago makes an entrance. He threw out a Sunstrike before he died, but it's not going to be good enough to kill off Frank. The Dawn.
Oh, bottom lane. Live during the game. Satanic might be in danger.
Okay. Chrono on the 2. It's going to connect. But there comes the Solar Guardian. They will protect the Shadow Feed. They'll quickly kill off Schofield, but now the silence is onto Satanic. Look at the damage he took during this orchid. 9th loss with the stolen Starbreaker will zone back Frank. And now with Notice making an appearance, looks like this Dawnbreaker finally will die. Her first death of the game.
Luckily for Playtime, Witz realized what's
wait,
happening.
hold on. You were not done, Satanic. He just time walked to the high ground. He just went there. But Dark Margot just picked up an amplified damage rune, so it's the easiest kill in the world for him. And we're not done just yet. Sunstrike going out onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend will die, but with the 2 hero cogs, Schofield might be setting up a huge amount of work for Dark Margot. They kill off Notice. No one is surely to fall afterwards. He can't even get a counter kill. Dark Margot finds a triple kill on 2 separate areas of the... Faceless Void could be in danger here. They're hunting in towards him. Satanic jumps to safety just in time. But I think they have a good idea, but they'll focus instead onto Carlos. They don't need to kill a core, but it would be nice. But both supports will do. 9th class also getting caught out by Dark Margot. El Misho comes through for the kill steal. Boys, it's okay.
I mean, definitely want to have some good vibes. Oh, they're gonna find Notice.
Well, indeed, they even commit the full Solar Guardian to ensure they find that kill. Hurricane Pike, Mask of Madness, the Shadow, the Silver Edge, and a Crippling Crossbow. Some decent damage. They're gonna go hunting. Their Observer was scouted no one. They know where he's at. Do they have the reveal? Of course they do. It's Schofield walking around with the gem. They catch him. Satanic gets a 2 hero chrono. But will he actually want to do this? There's gonna be the Solar Guardian coming back. It's stolen by 9th class. They utilize that to get the kill on Schofield, but now 9th class will regret this. He dies, Lasso comes out onto Satanic, he time walks away, but now he is completely vulnerable. Absolutely decimated by Vitz and game.
They're pinging on
That is going to be tier 3, maybe the melee barracks. They get the tornado out with the Chaos Meteor, trying to push back Vitz, and they succeed for now. Ducalis even throwing in some Morty's kisses. Sunstrike will miss, but now Notice gets caught with the hook shot. Zoned away from his team and killed off. 9th class will do his best to delay proceedings with the stolen power cogs, but it won't matter. He gets jumped on by the Storm Spirit. Even Frank is on the high ground, but they want to just finish off the racks. The backdoor protection, delaying things even longer. But
Notice is trying to finish his BKB.
Hookshot, top lane. It misses from Schofield, but it won't matter. Oh my god!
2 hits.
Holy beast! Well, there used to be a Snapfire there, but not any longer. And Ducalis, as he dies, I must remind you, LeBron, that all of this is your fault, because you said, not that long ago, unless they make the gold lead 20k in the next 5 minutes, the game is still playable. It's looking close to 20k right now. It's 19 at the moment, but they do get a very big chronosphere. El Misho caught with Dark Margot. Dark Margot gets off his BKB, but he gets bashed to death. He can't zip away. Satanic.
Yeah. But literally now if he gets Chrono, he's dead. And he's the main damage dealer, and he's the only hero that can hit high ground. You wanna put this second Aegis on the hero that's gonna hit the high ground. First Aegis. Oh.
So, onto Ducalis. They're trying to bring down the Snapfire again. Here comes the Solar Guardian. Ducalis is dead, but El Misho will follow him into the ground. Yule Scepter interrupts the Starbreaker, so they've now caught and killed Frank. They went a little bit too far.
But look, this smoke. Noticed? Aye, not going anywhere, brother.
Wait, but not enough. Schofield. Of course it's going to be Schofield that's there. They get the kill.
And just made a problem for themselves. Because Playtime right now, I feel like they're in much better form against this ex-heroic now.
I mean, the results speak for themselves. As Satanic, this Chrono will speak for itself. Chrono plus Cataclysm. El Misho is gone. Frank, BKBs, who's going to try to fight his way through this with the help of Vitz. It will force away this Faceless Void. Schofield almost dies to Ducalis' 2 spurts of damage. Not going to take out in the end, but it is going to be this Frank the Frank Dawnbreaker that ends up dying in the end.
He's using Chrono. Sure, nice 2 targets. But if Vitz is not dying, then you're losing the game. You're gonna force him in?
Vitz gets forced knocked into the base. Time dilation dashes. Vitz has just burst down 100-0. What a play from PARIVISION. Dark Margot trying to get out, but his BKB is still on cooldown for 15 seconds. El Misho will be able to find the double lasso right behind him with the hook shot forward by Schofield. Noticed, about to lose his life. He's still alive. Glimmer Cape ensuring that El Misho can't finish him off. Amisho gets chased to the high ground, but here comes the heal. Solar Guardian comes in to save him. He gets kept alive. They kill off the Rubik with the Starbreaker. But now Satanic is here for the cleanup. The big bad Void. He is the final boss of this game. Looking towards getting the kill onto Frank, bashing up the Dawnbreaker. No one is slowing him down. Faceless Void getting a double kill. Schofield brought back though, running interference to bail Dark Margo out of trouble.
Oh, they're gonna use...
I find Schofield. He's chased.
Oh, Schofield.
As SVG said, don't waste your time chasing Schofield, boys. Don't do this. They're gonna come for him though. They really want this kill, and alright, they found him eventually. But now, Dark Margo trying to counter him. He has the Hex, revealing it onto Satanic. The Fire Snap Cookie gets him away from the Solar Guardian. So he's gonna be fine. And now they've stolen the Ball Lightning, using it to chase down Frank on the Stormbreaker. Frank in danger, cannot escape, getting bashed up by Satanic, killed off. They're not going in for it. They're just gonna let it go. It's too late.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're really not killing Satanic. 9 claws, what a dodge! He's playing around with Dark Margo, using the stolen Ball Lightning to get out. El Misho cannot find the lasso, immediately tornadoed into the air. Finally gets the lasso on a 2, but right click down and 2 hits from Satanic. Dark Margo with his BKB can only use it to flee this fight. He TPs out, he leaves Schofield and Vitz to their own devices. Both of them should be able to escape. Oh no, maybe not. 9 claws has vision with the gem. He got the lift back onto Vitz. No BKB activated for the Shadow Fiend. So he's just gonna get killed off Satanic on a gauntlet. The final tower in this mid lane before going on the high ground to get the Hex out onto Satanic, hoping to try and take away Aegis. Does up the Chrono though onto Dawn and the Storm. Cataclysm drops down from the heavens. Both of them blasted into oblivion. El Misho does at least find the double lasso. Ducalis as well as Satanic getting caught out. Aegis will be taken away. Schofield misses with the power cogs. There'll be a buyback immediately from Dark Margo. He wants to focus in onto the Slaughter, hexing him underneath the tier 3 tower, but not enough damage to finish him off. Satanic in the meantime was finishing off Schofield, finding a dieback out of that clockwork. Yeah, but they did use it on Dark Margo as well as on Frank, so 7 minutes.
Ooh,
where
Frank.
If either of them die, this game could just end, and Frank is the one that's getting gone on right now. He doesn't have a BKB, he needs help. There's the double lasso though. They found both Dark Margo as well as the Slaughter. They kill off Satanic, they kill Notice. Now Dark Margo is unleashed in this fight. He wants to go towards the backline. He's focusing in onto no one. The Invoker, the priority target, he's gonna die as well. Dark Margo double kill for the Storm Spirit. 9 class zipping away yet again with the stolen Ball Lightning. He's gonna get out.
But he built even a Eels. Oh, Kata for vision. Vitz in danger.
They found Vitz, lift him back. He does have a BKB, but he gets bashed before it comes out. Finally, it will emerge, but Satanic is directly on top of him. Still has Chrono, doesn't even need to use it. Vitz will end up dead. And here comes Dark Margo, but very quickly realizes this is not where he wants to be. He's gonna get chased though by 9 claws. Not gonna get caught, but 9 claws does find Schofield, steals away his power cogs. Doesn't even need to do anything more but push him back towards his team. That's 2 heroes dead, and it's while he still has the AD rune. Will try his best, and they're going for it. Corrosive Haze is out, the right clicks are there, but there's the jump. Look at the damage! Let's go! Go! Asher picked up by Frank. You see a Hex going out onto the Storm Spirit. There's a Chrono from Satanic. Aeon just will trigger, but it's not gonna be enough. Man.
So hard to start the fight. Not sure if you can.
Buybacks on everybody but Batrider here. Chrono, oh no, it's Vitz and Frank went inside this. Schofield actually hookshotted towards the Chronosphere. They are going to lose both Frank as well as Vitz. Schofield almost dead as well. Hookshots to try and buy some space and time as Vitz buys back. They got the lasso out of the Faceless Void. Put him towards the fountain. Vitz, can he get the channel on the ultimate? He can. They fear him back. Satanic is dead. Does have buyback. 3 of them were triggered out by the Radiant lineup as Dark Margo rushes forward, looking towards no one and Ducalis. He gets Ducalis in his sight. They don't have vision for no one. He pops BKB, so he'll reveal himself. And with this Dawnbreaker in the air, she can't hit him for the bash.
So they need to go for the Tron.
Gonna try for it right now. There's the lasso out onto Notice with the stolen lasso from 9 claws. Bringing El Misho as well as Vitz closer towards the base. Vitz forced to try and turn around, but Satanic with the buyback, kills him off. No Vit for 2 minutes. Dark Margo, him and El Misho will do their best, but he's forced to retreat already. El Misho will die. Satanic's courier is killed, but who the hell cares? Dark Margo is gonna try one more time. Him and El Misho, they get the Hex out onto no one. No one losing some HP. Aeon Disc will save him. El Misho waiting for the right time, but the tier 4s have been taken away. There it is. There's the lasso. They get the Invoker and the Rubik into the fountain. Both of them will fall. They got the cliff out, but Satanic has a Chronosphere. Jumps on the high ground, gets it out with the Cataclysm as well as the Morty's Kisses. GG is called. Minutes.
Damn, man. What a game. Sick game. And we saw no one having so much fun. Usually no one 10 years ago, he would be super tilted. Wow, what is...
We'll put Marcy carry and do something else funky with the losses in the tournament. Where is the first blood gonna come? Which lane is the most dangerous?
I think we're gonna see it probably in the bottom lane. 9 class gonna die. Maybe even now.
We're gonna see it in the top lane. Satanic! Oh, is he gonna take out? One more right click. They don't even need it. El Misho had the burn down.
Yeah, Satanic top 1 network.
At the moment.
I mean, not top 1 network. Oh, actually he is. Oh, bottom lane.
Shackle shot onto 9 class. 9 class is falling low. Get the burns out onto Schofield. Schofield might not survive this fray. And indeed he will not. He'll tick out.
Satanic cannot even go on these creeps.
El Misho needs to be careful. He could die here. But they are bringing in Schofield to make sure that he doesn't. Schofield will get glimpsed back to the bottom lane. That means that there's no more glimpse for El Misho. Satanic still trying to play through this, but he's been slowed down, brought down. He's dead. Schofield comes back through the twin gate.
He's back again.
Looking for a jump onto Ducalis, but now here come the TPs from PARIVISION. No one is going to be the first one to arrive. Looking towards Frank on this axe. He's not going to chase him though. He goes the other direction. Looking towards El Misho. They have the Thunder Strike and the right click damage. So Ducalis will get credit for that kill.
Top lane though. Frank might be in danger. He's alone against 3 heroes. Ducalis is holding the glimpse.
One of these heroes is 9 class, who's going to keep burning him down. And they give the kill to Satanic. That's one thing I've noticed that PARIVISION does better than almost any other team. Making sure that the kills 9 times out of 10 go to the priority person that needs that net worth in that moment.
Yeah, that's good to do.
No one finding a kill for himself. Schofield will present a nice grab, so...
But even though we thought he's gonna struggle in the lane. Died twice, but Satanic managing to find... Ooh, yeah, noticed.
Schofield surviving earlier, now potentially setting up a kill onto Notice. Notice though, will turn that around with the Slithering Crush. Does eventually die, however. Also, to your point in the top lane about this this Phantom Assassin, I think we all forget just how low the cooldown of that is. Viper, my goodness, well, we forget how squishy Viper can be when he has all his armor taken away. Killed off by Notice and the gang. Nice little dispose.
Clockwork, hookshot early and stuff. They're finding hard time to start a fight. Because this Viper as well on the mid lane, he just wanna farm. X is farming, but let's see, maybe they wanna force on the mid lane, on the rune.
Viper managed to thrown out onto no one. They're looking for the spot. Can they catch him in time? Yes, they can. Lasso. Rebound through the damage. Viper, Blade Mail, Frank, but they're TPing in with the puck. They want to take this fight. There will be usage of the full silence from Ducalis. He threw out the Static Storm. It's not enough though, as they've gone directly onto Notice. He will die. There's a 2-hero Dream Quill underneath the tier 2 tower. They only lose El Misho for now though. Satanic has made his way to the fight with the help of 9 class. They have lost out though on Frank, and 9 class basically dead already, but Satanic has so much space to play around with. Unfortunately, he's sitting in the Nether Toxin. He's losing his life to Dark Margo. He will die. 9 class has no way to run. He has an observer ward right on top of him. Vitz throwing out the power shots to scout vision.
In the right spot. Kind of breaking for his boy. Satanic.
He wasn't watching his screen though. Okay. As good as his positioning was, he messed up that play because you could see that his focus was elsewhere. But they might be able to set up for the counter onto Dark Margo. There's going to be a Dream Quill on the 2. Lasso was introduced, but it's too late. They've already lost Dark Margo. El Misho will eat the final Seismic Dagger, will die to this PA. Frank, though, with the Berserker's Call, gets the dunk out onto this PA, but it's not going to be worth it because he's certainly going to be dying here. I say that, but he gets himself away. The movement speed from Schofield will provide an escape for the axe, but unfortunately Schofield will have to give up his own life to make that happen. Play happen in the bottom side of the map. They got a scan out so they know somebody's here, but it's Schofield, not the target they want. They'd love to find Frank, but Schofield is going to be the one that they get up to. Schofield certainly gonna die, but they're bringing in Dark Margo and the boys, so they might counter this play. Dark Margo with the Viper Strike onto the Husker, but he gets glimpsed back. They still manage to find a quick kill onto this Disruptor, being dunked down by Frank, but now himself and Vitz need to run away here. Nightloss jumping in after the axe, trying to get as much damage as possible. Puck going forward, but Puck stunned. Oh, Puck is gonna die. Notice will get the quick revenge kill out onto Frank, but no one is the much bigger prize here. And Notice might not be able to survive either. Focus fire directly on top of him from Vitz.
He managed to place really good ward there. So they had like all this time really good vision. And Puck here, he oh my god, that Shackle was so lucky actually. Because he used Shackle before he used the Running Rift, right? So when he running Rift into the fight, he got Shackle to the tree.
Well, they did just back in real life lose 9-class. They're gonna try to avenge their boy though, get it back in blood from the side of PARIVISION. They're looking in towards the Marcy. Marcy will die, but yet again, mass CPs are coming. Frank though, dying, but El Misho gets the Satanic Lasso. PA is held in position. She's being right-clicked down by this Wind Ranger, trying to escape. Satanic trying to go back in, but it's too late. Dead, a double kill for Vitz and PARIVISION. Yet again.
Radiant are scanning.
He's trying to hide. Oh, he's so close. Don't breathe. But no against Schofield, man. This guy is always there.
Leave Schofield alone. Alright, y'all.
And no one just gonna farm.
This is unfortunate. As they made the smoke, as they scanned bottom, they literally watched Dark Margo TP in onto one of their wards, so they know that they're going to fail. But they found Frank.
Oh!
Frank! No, he found them! Who's trapped in where with whom? Blink Dagger, Blade Mail, Frank with the level 19 axe gets a solo double kill against the side of PARIVISION.
Ay, man. They won't even find a Ducalis.
They get Ducalis. El Misho unleashed damage. He's like, man, I don't have to dump in and die. I can actually just sit there and hit heroes. I want to do that. Finding the ball out onto Ducalis. No way out of this one. Orchid, some damage from the Viper and a dunk from the axe. He is super dead. El Misho also on Satanic, gets the lasso onto the PA. This is going to be a disaster. They get him in with the Blade Mail. All the damage dealt back to Satanic. Frank with the double kill. Alright, GG, go next, boys. This axe is too far ahead. He's about to get Crimson Guard as well.
And then there is another damage.
Getting caught middle, dead with an amplified damage rune and an Orchid. Like, oh, that's why they picked Husker.
Nah, he's literally just farming like and hoping that he's gonna scale and do something in team fights. But look what's gonna happen. He's just gonna die in 1 second.
Yep.
It's not gonna even. No need ulti. Yeah, just right clicks. And Frank
is like, thanks for farming, buddy. That's more money for me. Frank finds Ducalis, even forces out the Static Storm. Ducalis is still gonna die though. Didn't get off the kinetic field, so Frank just runs through, gets the kill. There will also be a Viper Strike onto Satanic. Oh no, yeah, there we go. Just call it, boys. GG go next, GG go next.
Yeah, well, they already played one game with Husker. It was against Liga, and they
on the top lane, sorry. But what do you make of this lane, the Pangolier versus Kunkka? How well does Dark Margo fare overall?
Enemy here on the lane, especially against Pango. There's no follow-up, and he's just gonna go out.
I try to go on to Noticed instead though. They throw out the Wild Axes. There's the Dispo. They get closer towards him. Blood Grenade dropped as well. Big Starbreaker gets interrupted.
Nice dispose.
Noticed should end up dead here.
True, you will never guess it. Oh, Schofield.
Gonna get himself Boundless Struck. There's gonna be the Tree Dance with the Primal Spring from 9+. Rolling Thunder, first trigger of the game from no one. Goes in onto Schofield. He will tick out to the Inner Shadows. El Misho tried to heal him up. With these attendants going though, it will just sway PARIVISION for going for more.
Oh,
at the same time though.
Health. And he wanna be tanky.
The other hero I would say that this is maybe Solo playing Undying. This is his build.
yeah. I was thinking about Solo, bro. Because when this grenade
in the river right now, there's a big trample from Frank. He's able to bring down Ducalis and he gets level 6 because of it. They get the Pulverize out, but immediately interrupted. Now Frank is in danger because Notice came in with the Solar Guardian. Frank, Star broken, will get killed off with one more right click. Satanic throws a tree at his face. Well, after this potential kill, I'll tell you something very funny about stats. As 9+ is probably gonna die here. He went in too deep. Frank comes in to catch up to him with the trample. And they do find the kill. Player, what a G.
Top lane, Schofield. He wanna make rotation on Noticed.
Yeah, Notice is getting jumped on. His team is on the way, but they're too far out right now.
Oh,
They're gonna go on a beautiful avalanche from Satanic. He just TP'd in right on time. No one is there as well. Comes in looking for the Rolling Thunder, gets roared to interrupt it. The torrent from Dark Margo onto 3 heroes right as the Solar Guardian lands. Now there's a pulverize onto no one. He's trying to roll away, but Dark Margo brings him down with the Tidebringer cleave. Satanic, he is all alone right now. All his cores are dead. There's going to be the Wild Axis and a hit from Dark Marlo. It's a double kill for the Kunkka. Torrents out onto Ducalis. Make that a triple. The Pirates is out here stealing these kills on the map. However, while Tiny is looking for his just a Shadow Blade, we already have the Aghanims on Vits. He changed his mind. Not going to be going for that Helm of Dom.
But
And
look what
Ducalis
Dark is doing.
Probably going to die to Dark Mago.
Dark Mago, that's not your base, bro.
Frank is here as well. There's going to be a 2-hero avalanche into this Bounder Strike. We'll leave Dark Mago alone as they got out Frank thanks to this dispose and the rebound. Dark Mago giving up a huge streak to 9+. He's like, yeah, thanks for coming to my side of the map, bozo. And we're going to pick up Schofield as a dessert.
He's broken about Pango as well. That Swashbuckle is slowing you even in a BKB, brother.
Passive appearance thrown out onto Dark Mago. They found him through the Shadow Blade. Even, what do you do now? Do you just, we're going to see what he does now. He goes bottom, immediately in onto Satanic. Primal Roar is going to come out. There's no salvation for the Tiny. Definitely will lose his life here. Sentry Ward was placed out by Schofield. So that
yeah, and this is going to be smoke. They want to secure the shard. This shard is huge if Champ can get it.
might be the one that gets gone on. Avalanche is going to be there from the Silver Age with the Solar Guardian. Frank just caught completely. All throw in a token pulverize onto Notice, but this could be the death knell for him. He might have to BKB, but no. Schofield is like, don't worry, OG, I got you. Gets him out with the rebound. Life will be good. And Vitz, he finds the 9-class Monkey King. Frank almost griefed him again by pushing him in the wrong direction, but Vitz had the Blink Dagger, gets to the right side, and they get the kill. But look at this. Satanic found a 2-hero avalanche into the Solar Guardian. Starbreaker will be there as well, but thanks to the rebound, it's only El Misho that's left in the offing, and he's not dying. As these Nature's Attendants going, they'll toss the Beastmaster towards him. Satanic will finally get that kill, but now Ducalis, he might be the one that's in danger here on the Chen. Dark Margo right-clicking him down, eventually will find the kill. Pulverize, expended onto no one here in the middle of the river. He's trying to chase down Frank. X marks the spot. Torrent pulls him back towards Dark Margo and Vitz. Dark Margo is still alive, not dead just yet. They try to kill him with the Celestial Hammer. It's not gonna work. It's instead no one that gets brought down. And now Vitz fighting directly into Notice. They need to get away from this Beastmaster, only 5 seconds away from having his ultimate. But Satanic, with the last bit of his mana, tosses in the Beastmaster, gets the kill, removes the Aegis. Frank comes back into his immediate death, but now we have the Primal Roar available again from Vitz. They're going in onto Notice. Notice is gonna die. 9-class has his tree chopped on, but just behind him, the tree dance came out first. And
fight for playtime.
Yeah. Satanic will be very happy in the aftermath. The Schofield actually jumping in on Satanic. There's still a BKB available, so Satanic just easily kills him off, but there's the Primal Roar. He doesn't have BKB activated just yet. Finally gets it off as the Solar Guardian lands down from Notice. Beautiful Boundless Strike from 9-class, stunning 2 heroes, but the Pulverize from Frank will create some space and time. The Nature's Attendants will come out. 9-class rushing in. He wants to fight Vitz. They want the Beastmaster. Wukong's command, Rolling Thunder, and they get him. Vitz is gone. Frank is left all by his lonesome amongst 3 heroes, so he cannot survive either. But we don't have the Yasha yet. No SNY for Dark Margo. He's like 30 gold short. They're going to initiate onto Ducalis. Ducalis does die in the blink of an eye. Satanic just going to try and get himself out. Beautiful torrent from Dark Margo will set up for Vitz to come in with the Primal Roar. 9-class will drop down with the Wukong's command, and now they throw in the Solar Guardian. Vitz gets away in time, allowing Satanic to also retreat with his BKB. Glimpse back onto Notice. No BKB available anymore for this Dawnbreaker. Dark Margo, but can he still contribute to this fight? As Schofield ends up getting brought down by Satanic. Nice little harpoon onto Frank, dragging him deeper into the fight. Torrent creating a bit more space, but the pullback on Satanic's harpoon with the Bounder Strike puts Frank in an awkward position, and that position will get him killed. What an avalanche onto two. El Micho and Doc Margo, both of them caught out. Margo has the BKB to escape, but El Micho not so lucky. You compare and contrast the impact that Satanic is having in these fights, even without having to expend spells, just by right-clicking. But if Vitz has no spells, he has no impact. He's gonna try and roll right now into Satanic, but again, Solar Guardian will come back, healing up Satanic. He's just chilling. And Vitz almost forced into irrelevance. They'll at least find 9 class on the side. That's going to be a free kill for them. It might zone back the rest of PARIVISION, but they feel so strong with Satanic. They almost killed off Schofield. Notice will be able to chase him down, get the kill with the Starbreaker. In the middle of the fight, Doc Margo looking towards no one, but he gets off the Rolling Thunder. Everybody else has to run. Vitz on the high ground, no BKB available for this Beastmaster. He's going to get stunned once, twice, and killed off. 80 seconds in the grave, no buyback for Vitz. Frank will back off as well, unable to contribute further. And Satanic and the boys looking towards another set of barracks instead of another kill, though. They'll get that on El Micho, toss him back into the fray. And let's go for the end of the game. Doc Margo, his BKB is down, his life is forfeit. Frank is going to try his best, but his best is not good enough. It's an ultra kill for Notice, a team wipe for the side of PARIVISION. GG is called. They are going to the upper bracket final. Demolition here.
Hero alone cannot carry you, and when you're having beast carry, you want to have some strong carry on the other side, like on the off lane, on the mid lane. That's gonna be like kind of hardcore carry, and like the beast gonna be like some semi-core, because you don't have like this tool like you had like previous patch